Hey guys, what is up? I missed y'all. So I am off work. I am headed to the mall because my boy has holes in his shoes, so he needs some new shoes. So I'm gonna go to the mall and see if I can get him some new shoes because we may or may not have a trip planned for this weekend and he needs some good walking around shoes. So here we go. So also, your girl got her hair done this weekend. I went a little bit darker because that's naturally my hair color. So I got sick of constantly having to go every time my roots were showing. So yeah, got my hair did. Some new shoes, and I might have got some for myself, so we're gonna be ready to walk the park this weekend because we're going somewhere very exciting. Okay, so we may or we may not be going to the happiest place on earth this weekend with some friends of ours that you might know. But for right now, for the time being, I'm going to pick up the boy. So I'm gonna go get him from school and I'll bring you guys along. Hi, buddy. Come on. How was your day, babe? Did you have a good day at school? Help me. Did the phone lock on you? Did you have a good day at school, baby? Okay, I'll help you. I missed you today, Bubba. Did you have a good day at school? Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Hey friends, we are back home from school. It's really bright outside. Oh my gosh, I can barely see. Kaidale's actually in the Buddha bath already, just doing his usual afternoon wind down time. He likes to go in the Buddha bath and have some popsicles and kind of just chill. So I thought I would take this opportunity to talk to you guys outside because I've been complaining about how gloomy it is, and it's such a beautiful day. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. Look, it's such a beautiful day. I don't live in that beautiful of a neighborhood, but it's a beautiful day. Oh my gosh, it might be a little too bright actually. Okay, yeah, so it was too bright out there, so I moved to my back porch. But anyways, to get to the meat and potatoes of today's vlog, I wanted to talk to you guys about potty training. I told y'all it's been coming up. You guys have requested it. And honestly, I was thinking about it, and it's kind of hard to reenact the whole potty training thing without it just being like weird and awkward. So I'm just gonna talk about it. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about potty training. Okay, so basically Kaidale was in pull-ups until he was about 6 years old. And that's a huge source of stress for a parent of a child on the autism spectrum, because as the years go on and you see progress and you see other children hit all these milestones, and it's like as those children are like going farther along in their development, you see your child just kind of being at a standstill, and you see all of their peers just surpassing them, and it sucks. Like, you want your child to hit those milestones. You want your child to, you know, develop and be able to further their independence and their skill set. So anyways, Kaidale's younger years were behaviorally kind of rough. You know, we spent a lot of time in ABA therapy. They worked on the routine of potty training, the potty training routine of, you know, just going through the steps of pulling down your pants, sitting on the toilet, pulling up your pants, flushing the toilet, washing your hands, the routine. And he struggled with it for a while. He just didn't like it. I mean, it's not really fun. It's not the highlight of your day. So he kind of struggled with it, and they didn't really think that he was necessarily ready for it. However, I could tell that Kaidale's intelligence level was way beyond what any of us could even imagine. So I really pushed for him. I really pushed for him to go ahead and just, let's try it. Let's just see where he's at. So one day I took him to ABA. They said, today's the day. We'll give it a try just as a reference and see where he's at. Well, he did so good that all his therapists got really excited, and they decided, like, let's just go ahead and try it. Let's just go for it. So this is how we did it. What we did was we started off in the bathroom. So pick any bathroom in your house, and you've got to isolate yourself in that bathroom. And this is with ABA's guidance. This was not something that I researched and I just decided to do on a whim. This was with ABA. Pick a bathroom in your house, and Kaidale was, closed off into that bathroom. So either by shutting the door or putting up a baby gate or some sort of visual landmark so that they know that this is my area and I'm going to stay in it. And you want it to be as positive and reinforcing as possible. So, for Kaidale, we just, as many popsicles as you want. It's an open buffet. Have plenty of popsicles, juice, tea, water, whatever you want. Gatorade, doesn't matter. Just push the fluids. They're going to be completely naked. Kaidale was completely naked. You can't really be in pull-ups because it's hard to tell when a kid's going when they're in pull-ups. So pull-ups off, naked, isolated to a very small area. And then when they would start to go, you want to be as encouraging as possible. So you want to just amplify that moment and, wow, yay, good job, you're going to the bathroom. And then just kind of guide them to the bathroom, just so they start understanding the concept of, okay, I see that I'm peeing, and they're really excited, everything's great, and they're encouraging me to move towards the toilet. So it starts to click, right? So it didn't take very long for Kaidale to put 2 and 2 together and realize what was going on. And then you reinforce them, positively reinforce them with more popsicles, more verbal praise, more hugs and tickles, and whatever your kid likes. Just reward them, reward them, reward them. So then once they start to master that, you start to expand the territory. So you go from the bathroom to maybe the bathroom and 10 feet out, or the bedroom, or whatever's like close by. So, expand the baby gates. You can put up cones, put up baby gates, whatever you have to do to visually map out that territory. And then that gives them more room. So as it's starting to click with them, they're starting to put 2 and 2 together and realize what you want them to do. They have more area to kind of play and roam. And then once they start peeing, same thing. And, kind of physically prompt them to the bathroom, or if they're really just starting to get it, you don't even have to physically prompt. You can just point towards the toilet, and hopefully they'll start to go towards there. If not, you go back to physical prompt, and you kind of just put your hands behind their back and walk them to the toilet as they're peeing. And yes, it is going to be a mess, so I highly suggest that you either put down some plastic rugs, or hopefully you got some kind of tile or hardwood floor or something like that. I mean, I've never been through so much Lysol in such a quick period of time, but worth it. So yeah, so you just expand the territory out, and as they start to master it, you give them more and more leeway. So you go from the bathroom to the bathroom plus 10 feet, plus maybe then the whole living room, then the whole downstairs. And then you start to move to a different bathroom and start the process over again. So it's really just that repetition, that ABA therapy, that high praise and rewarding with lots of attention, lots of verbal praise, lots of, popsicles and Gatorade or juice or whatever it is that they like, because you want to push the fluids so that you have more opportunities to practice as they are naked and peeing. You want to get as many opportunities to practice as possible. So you want them to drink a lot so that they pee a lot, so that they can start to get it. And then really, I mean, for Kaidale, like, he's a quick learner, which is crazy, because he is so delayed in communication and he is so delayed in some of his skill sets. But you give him a popsicle, he'll do anything for that popsicle. So I think that was a lot of it, was that he was just so highly motivated. And then it's so cute, you guys, when they're in their first pair of whitey tighties or undies. It is like worth all that work. And you know, don't get me wrong, it took, you know, 2 or 3 days to kind of complete the whole process, but we just took the lead of our ABA therapist, and that's kind of how we did it. You know, I think it's kind of similar as how you potty train a neurotypical kid. I mean, I've never had a neurotypical kid, so I don't know, but you know, that's how we did it. I don't think I would have had the courage to attempt it on my own with Kaidale, just because of that miscommunication, or like, you know, just that deficit in communication between me and him. I don't think I would have attempted it without his ABA therapist, but you know, we were fortunate enough to have therapists that would come to our home and help us through the whole process. So I mean, that's about it. Like, there's no magic answer, there's no magic solution. We just kind of went with what our ABA therapist told us to do, and it worked. And to this day, he's 100% potty trained. I mean, he hasn't had an accident, and I don't remember how long. So you guys, I always brag about how I never get sick. I have like the best immune system thanks to Kaidale. Like I was telling you earlier, we have a very big weekend. We have a big trip planned. We are pumped, and I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of a head cold, which I really hope not. I'm just gonna be like pumping the essential oils and the vitamin C and everything that I have to do, because I refuse to be sick for this weekend. I cannot wait for this weekend. We're gonna have so much fun. You guys stay tuned, because it is gonna be the vlog of a lifetime. So so I'm gonna go get Kaidale out of the water bath, and we're probably just gonna hang out and go to the park and stuff like that. So you guys are welcome to join us if you so choose, and we will see you later. Okay, so we got all the way to the park and the pool, and Kaidale decided he did not want to go there. He wanted to go back to the pot mint. So we're going to the pot mint. Okay, well that's gonna be it for today, I guess, because Kaidale's being a lazy bum. So we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Hope y'all have a great Monday, and thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.